Hey guys, welcome. And now you can see I have successfully created a buyer's account, and we said the name of the document is going to be the user UID, and also the buyer is going to have the email field, the phone name, and the phone number. And before we do this together, we're going to be adding two extra fields, which is going to be for the buyer ID and also the address of the user. But currently, users are not going to be able to add address, but in the future, they should be able to update their billing address. Okay. Now to do this, we have to head back to our VS Code and then the controllers folder and then the auth underscore controller file. And the first field we want to have is the buyer. We can call this buyer ID. And in order to get the ID of the buyer, we then have to call that create. And we want to get the created user, then dot UID. Seems good. And I did not check. And also, we want to have the buyer address, but currently they won't be able to add any address until maybe when they are about to purchase a product. So we can just leave this empty. Or you can just add that extra address field if you want. Okay, sounds good. And what we then have to do is we have to delete that previous collection we already have. You can see now we have these new fields, and if we click on register, that is if all these fields are filled in and we click on register, it's gonna have another document, right? But the problem is this document is gonna be different from the new document we are gonna get. And you can see currently we have three documents. Sorry, we have zero fields, and now we have up to five fields, right? So in order to avoid mismatch of fields, we can easily just delete this buyers collection, delete collection, and it is called buyers. And also, I'm going to open the authentication tab, the authentication, and delete the users we have over there also. And currently we have just two collections. Okay, wait for this, and I'm going to delete this. We can also disable, but I'm going to delete account, delete. Okay, sounds good. And let's try to create another account. Okay, Macaulay, famous, and okay, Macaulay. I'll do this again. Sorry, Macaulay, famous at gmail.com, and the phone name is gonna be Macaulay and famous, FAMOUS, and the phone number is gonna be this, and password is gonna be EEJAYMAC. And click on register, and the account has been created. You can just check our terminal to see what's going on there. Output, and you can see I think it has been created. We can just refresh to see. Okay, and go to rules and come back to data. Okay, okay, wait for this please. I'm really sorry for the delay. And you can see we have this new collection called buyers, and let's check if we have the UID of the user. And you can see buyer ID of this, and this is similar to that of this because we said the name of the document is going to be the UID or the ID. You can see, and also we have this address, and currently the user is yet to give an address. Okay, working as expected, and also we can check our authentication to see if we have that new user also. Well, we should. You can see Macaulay Famous and the provider is email created at 16. Currently making this video November 16. You can see sign in November 16, and you can see the user UID, and check closely. You're gonna know it is same as that of this.